Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Rob's Arcade, where the games get played. Games get saved, so they get played another day. We're just hanging here like it's 1990 something. A little thing I like to do here from time to time. I love the fact that I get to play some of these great new games on my PlayStation. I love it. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite things. The graphics, the gameplay today is leaps and bounds over what I used to play when I was a teenager. But the cool thing is that I also get to download cool titles like this classic Sega compilation with all these great Sega titles already loaded in here, ready to go, relive my childhood. But then I was thinking, like, I've never done anything where I've actually shared all of these, and I thought, I do videos from time to time. It would be a lot of fun just to kind of hang out like it's the 90s. We used to rent videos, rent games, and I'm going to hang out here. We're watching some Scrooged. It's the holidays, getting into some holiday movies. I love Scrooged, Bill Murray, one of my favorite. Definitely something I definitely something I would have been watching back in the day of the 90s during the holidays, and something I still watch like every year. It's not Christmas unless I watch Scrooge. There's just something about the holiday. It's not complete if I haven't watched Scrooge. So we're gonna be hanging out like it's the 90s, looking at some of these games, and then I've got a really cool announcement for you guys. So please make sure you stay all the way through to the end of the video. But we do have a cool, because it is the holidays coming up, I do have a really cool holiday announcement. So we're almost through most of these titles. Like I said, we've been kind of going through showing you guys what the video games looked like when I was about, I don't know, 12, 13 years old when I was playing Sega. We're going to take a look at these here, these Fantasy Star games. We got Fantasy Star 2, 3, and 4. They didn't include the first one. Heard of this series. I've never played it. Growing up, I never got into it. I do remember seeing ads for it all the time in magazines. That's, again, how we found out information. Again, I've mentioned this in other videos. You kind of go online and you can order your games. You can go to like your online stores, if you will, like your Xbox shops and your PlayStation shops and all of that, and your Steam, and just kind of like download games now. Uh, And when I was growing up, a lot of video games, the way you would come across them, the way you would play them and get to experience a multitude of titles was just going to your local video store and just renting them and just finding out if they were any good or not. So let's go ahead and pop this guy in, Sega here, and check what this game is all about. We're just going to kind of breeze through 2, 3, and 4 just to kind of get like a whole scope of what they look like. That's really cool. That's far out, actually. So we're only going to look at a few minutes of each one. I want to make sure. 1989. That's really cool. Mm-hmm. I don't. I don't get it. Press start button. That's what I did. All right. Continue. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god. Am I supposed to just wait? Okay, to press start. Nothing. Is this a glitch? Am I tripping balls right now? Like, this is a cool startup screen, but is there more? Okay, now see, now there's nothing here. Press start. I press start. Pressing start. C. You press C to start? That is the most backwards thing ever. Usually it's like A or B to start. This is C. You press C to start. Do you press C to enter? Oh my god, this is so backwards. Rub. I guess it's just 3 letters. Or 4, maybe? I like that graphic. That's pretty dope. Actually, that's really cool looking. All I can do is watch while the demon keeps striking at the girl. I like the music. The music is really fire. I'm not happy with the C button being the button. It's like A and B were like going back. That's just like so retarded. I don't know. I know you're not supposed to say the R word anymore, but we're in the 90s right now, and this is exactly what I would have called this game back in the day. We can get into that whole conversation about the R word, but oh, look, my name is kind of R word. I am Baba, an agent here in Passio, the capital of Matoa. I shake my head as if to scatter the remnants of the dream. I have no time to worry like a child about nightmares. In this modern age, especially with my brain planning to control all aspects of environment. I open my window, take a deep breath of fresh air. It seems to wash away the bad feelings left by my dream. It's pretty deep. This is kind of cool. This is like a very anime feel. Mother brain. But the monsters all over Matoa are just too much. Just too much. Pino, Pino. The music's fire. I mean, they were working that synthesizer right there, bro. Under control, Baba. Your name is so ridiculous. If you look into the data, we can figure out how the biosystems lab ended up making like this. So already, I mean, here we are. We're like what, 20 minutes into this game. All I've done is figured out how to start it, and now we're just going through this story, baby. There's a lot to process here. I feel like some video games back in the day. Oh, I'm not even controlling anything. I'm not even doing anything. This guy is doing all this himself. Whoa, this is so anime. This is kind of cool though. I feel like this is a game you need to make some popcorn when you start playing and just kind of like enjoy the opening. But I feel like a lot of I was gonna say games kind of took advantage of that, like that mini comic book aspect, or putting like a comic in their instruction booklet or something. I feel like this is a game that probably would have benefited from something like that. You know, like include a whole comic, like a pre-read. You read that, you get familiar with the world, and then you kind of jump in. That's fire. That's fire right there. They did that with Flashback. You would read this little comic, this little flashback comic, and you would then jump into the game from the comic book, and it was just such a cool vibe. And I feel like this, I mean, with the anime aspect, like a little manga book included in something like this would have just been fire. Oh, now I can control my guy. Oh, you got little girl's hanging with me with her little booty cheeks hanging out of her little shorts and her little cosplay. This is weird. Hey, this town is peaceful. I'm glad we moved here. Oh, well, good. We don't have to do anything. It's like the most perfect video game ever. This is pretty. Oh, sprites are pretty. Oh, what is this? Is this where we buy our weapons? Yeah, welcome to my shop. What can I do for you? Pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the second one. See what that opening's like and what button starts that game. It's such a weird thing. Alright, different little SEGA kind of flash logo there. I like that. Boom, 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 boom. PS3. This is on the PS3 apparently. Oh, Phantasy Star 3. Written and directed by S2. Is that a robot? What? Hold on, I'm confused. What just happened? Who is that? It's like R2-D2 or something who created this? What the heck is that? That was just like a letter and a number for a name? That is a robot. I like how this is kind of starting off. You've got like all the credits though. That's kind of cool. Designed by a freaking robot. I feel like my controller or my headset is conking out on me. Just put my controller down while I do this. Presented by SEGA. This is like a full-on movie here. That's far out. I like that a lot. I was not very big into this storytelling here, like the Lord of the Rings, knights, and all the dragons and all of that. Probably the same reason why I haven't like really gotten into what is it, Game of Thrones and stuff. But I do like this artwork, and there was another game that there was something, it was like on the GameCube, I feel like, and it was done by LucasArts, and it had some just really cool images with like the knights and the giant swords and all of that. And I don't know, even though I'm not really into that genre. Alright. Even though I'm not into that genre, I do appreciate like the artwork and all of that. Checking saved games. No, I know, I've never done it. I've never done it. What? Are you kidding me? Whatever, medium, yeah. Wow. Okay, that's pretty far out. Honestly. I love that stuff right there. That kind of like cool those graphics of how they do light, where it's just the white and the light colors and stuff. Spawn comic books used to do a really cool job of that, when he would use his powers for making those orbs. You guys have no idea, like, what are you talking about, you nerd? No, anyway, in Spawn comics back in the 90s, Todd McFarlane did a really cool job. Like, Spawn would use his Google it, Spawn, Todd McFarlane, and just see if you can find some of those images where they do this kind of same cool cosmic orb imagery stuff. I love it. I'm a huge fan of it. I used to try to emulate it with like colored pencils, and it was just like, oh wow, it's like, okay, it's not about coloring to make it look like it's about like leaving that negative space. I love that stuff right there. That is so cool. All right, and see, this is like another thing. Like, I never really got into these. I've mentioned this in other videos. I've never really just gotten into these just walk around, talk to everybody. The music is fire. Wow. Like, listen to that. We know. In the background, there's that like little that right there. Wee. That is fire. I love that. I don't have any money. Go away. This game is wild. I see, this is a game too where I feel like, man, you could get caught. You know, like if this isn't your style of game, and you go to check this out, you could. Oh, okay, I see. You don't go behind there. This is just a counter. All right. There's different shops. So this wasn't like your style, your pace of games, like going around talking to different people in the village and all of that stuff. Like, I guess that's a tavern. Sword shops. You could kind of get misled. I could see how this would be a game where they would show some of the cooler images of this title, like the cutscenes, and maybe some. I don't know if there's really any action stuff going on in this title at all. But I could see how they could mislead you on the back of the box, and with some of like the advertisements in magazines and such. Yeah, let's go talk to the king or something. So is he back here? What? Can I talk to this guy? Maybe not. Yeah, see, these were never my favorite types of games, strictly for this reason. Like, where are you supposed to go? Who am I supposed to talk to? Definitely, like I said, that game, you want to get some popcorn and just kind of sit down. Oh. Is that my bride? I mean, we're dressed the same. It makes sense. Let me go back inside. But yeah, you just kind of like, you walk around, you talk to people. I guess it's very similar to a Dungeons and Dragons kind of experience. Oh, I did something. Oh, I wonder if my wedding's going to be ruined. I am honored that
Perhaps we will find out where I'm and who I am.
Alright, here we go. See, I knew it because we were dressed the same. Are the guys going to let us in now? Oh, now we get to go see the king. Oh man, I hope something crazy happens. I hope there's like a... Yep, I knew it. Filthy orchilds. Oh shit. No. Yep, spawn. See, I told you. It all comes together. I look like this is a medium speed. I feel like this is kind of fast. I don't read this fast. Especially with like these weird... What was that? I didn't even read that. That's not medium. Look at that. That is not medium. They had like slow and fast. I went for medium. This is so fast. It's just clicking through. This game is crazy. These are some crazy titles right here, bruh. Dun, 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 dun. The music's fire. I sweat it. Dun, 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 dun. I knew that was going to come in play. And again, I'm not controlling anything. I'm not really doing much. Oh no, are they going to throw me in jail? Wait. Dude, I didn't do it. You saw there was like an orc thing. Oh, now you're going to let me... I'm in jail. This sucks. This is the best jail ever. And a key. Oh, a monitor. Cool. Oh, somebody came to visit me while I'm in prison. Oh, cool. I wasn't in there very long. I don't know if I want to escape, man. They got some cool stuff in here. And again, I'm not controlling it. I just feel like if they're going to do this, they just might as well do this. It's just like, let the game just go. Just like, you kind of control like everything now here and there. Who is she? Like, why did I have to find the princess in the beginning of the game? Like, just do this. This is like a different village now. I'm on the run. Alright, this game is crazy. Let's go ahead and check out 4. The graphics didn't really improve that much on the sprites either for like 1989 and like as they're progressing. Another different... If you look at the different variations on the SEGA logo, you see the progression. The long struggle finally ended after 3 titles. And I'm not hating on this game, to be honest. Like, this isn't a bad title. I just don't think it's really my cup of tea. Like these walk around, talk about games just really aren't my thing. Like I said, I feel like these are really kind of like that video game answer to kind of what like Dungeons and Dragons storytelling gameplay kind of is, and it was just something I never got into as a teenager. But I mean, I can see if that's like your thing, how this would be a cool title. I can totally get behind that. And I mean, there's like, it's a whole series. It's like, it's one of those things kind of like, I guess, maybe Sega's answer to the Final Fantasy. I mean, like the Phantasy Star. I mean, it's all there in the title. I feel like there's more action in Final Fantasy. You're going around like kind of like interacting with little monsters, and maybe there's some of that in this. I just haven't given it much time for each title, just kind of going through and checking out each one. But I mean, there is some, some lore to it. Like this, I feel like this, if again, that storytelling gameplay just kind of kick back. I mean, that's the thing. You just pour a big bowl of Doritos and a little cherry Pepsi action on ice, and you just kind of kick back and you make this your whole Saturday afternoon right here. Just like, running through these titles, running through these characters, taking the time to talk to each character and to see what each character is about and where they're from and what their background is, and if they have a clue that something, maybe there's something you can't. You're like, well, where do I go from here? How do I figure this out? And maybe it's that farmer you just haven't talked to or whatever. So I don't know. I'm not hating on this. I'm kind of disturbed that the sprites haven't gotten much better though over the time. I feel like there's a little bit more. I feel like the backgrounds are a little better, I guess. Or not maybe the backgrounds, but like the layouts. There's my timer right there telling me I gotta go ahead and wrap this up. Oh man, but we're just getting into Fantasy. I was about to say Final Fantasy. Fantasy Star. And again, I'm not doing this. This is the game just rolling around on itself, just taking me. Oh, look at how cute the little town is now. That's weird. That's a very interesting. I like look. It's so wild. That's kind of cool. Again. Oh, was it after war? After something? I don't know. Let's say I read that. This is super slow. The last one was like super fast. This one's like taking forever to go through all this. Wow. All right, let me go ahead and wrap this up here, you guys. This is really cool. This was a fun look at these games. I hope you enjoyed this. These, like I said, are some of the titles that were just available to me when I was like 12, 13 years old, and just wanted to kind of share some of these. Like I said, I have a cool announcement. But I want you guys to make sure you hit the like button, make sure you comment down below, make sure you share this video, and make sure you subscribe, because the announcement isn't going to be in this video. It's coming up next. Sorry to keep teasing you, but we're trying to build the momentum. But I got a cool holiday announcement coming up, so make sure, like I said, you go ahead and follow this channel, subscribe, so you don't miss that, and you don't miss any of the other cool action stuff that I do. We got the holidays coming up. We're gonna have some fun stuff happening, I'm sure. But just make sure you take care of yourself, make sure you take care of each other, and until next time, don't spend that quarter anywhere else. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys, and I'll see you next time.